Hello everyone, welcome back to AllThemods 9 to the skies. I've got to warn everyone, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so already, it's normally like quite far into the pack before I get ill, but so, between episodes, the only thing I've done is I've made a couple of ultimate crushing factories, and these got all the energy upgrades in, but they don't have the speed upgrades, because otherwise it drains my power. Now, I do need to do something about power at some point, but I'll quickly go over what this does here. So, we've got the cobble gen, which is filling up the compacting drawer right here. And when it gets to 9 on the +1, it gets ×2. And then I've got a pipe right here, which is pulling out the ×2. We did need to get one of these advanced pipe upgrades, which are kind of a pain because it's redstone, right? But this should help later on. I did that on all of these, so they're all separate, and they're all going into this. The whole reason I'm doing this is, well, you'll see here, this one's getting us an absolute bum ton of gravel right there. There's like 132k right there. There's 107k of sand right there, which is kind of cool. And then, yeah, we got the same on these two. So the plan is, I'll show you. So we got a diamond mesh for this one. So we're going to diamond mesh the gravel. We're also going to diamond mesh the sand for now. We might have to do a different one later on. But yeah. And then this one is going to be dust. And I'm actually going to use a gold mesh. And I'll tell you why. That is because you don't get any of the Zycraft bins. I could probably just like stick the Zycraft stuff in my like storage. And we could keep them. And that'll be our EMC farm. But with this one, you get a load of, you know, raw gold as well. So you get everything but, so if I do this, so you see this one? So that's the string mesh. You get the flint mesh, looks like this. Iron mesh looks like this. Gold mesh is fine, and then the diamond mesh looks like this. Now, it would be good to get the netherite mesh at some point, but we're not going to do that yet. Hold off on that. And then finally, this one here. This is going to be where we haunt a load of sand. And we get ourselves some soul sand out of it. So it's going to go gravel, sand, dust, soul sand. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make more of these cobble gens. Because I was just looking at it. EMC. Now, wait, where is it? It's cobble deep slate? Yeah, cobble deep slate. This is EMCable. So we can use this as like the pattern for an alchemical chest, or whatever it's called. Energy condenser, sorry, this thing. So yeah, we can use this, and that'll get us like a bunch, and we can put a cobble gen underneath. I'm also going to do that with granite, I think, because if you smoosh granite down, where is it? That is enrichment chamber. Where's the crusher? Is there no crusher recipe for this? I swear there was a way of turning granite into... Oh, is it just the... Oh, you're kidding. I might do this, to be fair. I might make some crushing wheels. Yeah. We could do the millstone, but I think crushing wheels would be quicker. But yeah, the plan there is... what we'll do is... We'll get some granite. We'll chuck it through the crushing wheel. We get red sand. Red sand you can... Where is it? There you go. Sieve it. And you can get redstone and gold. In fact, redstone 14%, gold right there. This one here doesn't even give you the chance of getting dead bush, which is fine. In fact, we probably want to do the netherite mesh for this one, but meh, it's all good. So yeah, that's going to be that one. I'm sure there's a few others that I'm missing. Now, between episodes, I did figure out that the Aquatic entangler is gonna get us some ink sacs. So everyone in the ATM Discord, they've been all talking about the marine fisher. Now, I haven't actually tested this yet, so I should probably do that, if I'm honest. So let's go do that real quick. Aquatic entangler, so we can get all of those on the go. Now, from what I remember, let's plonk this down real quick. You put augments in it, and it needs to be captures an assortment of aquatic life. Use bait to boost production. Cool. Cool. And adjust what is caught. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't show up in JEI. I'll show you that in a sec. Wait. So if I do this. No. This. Aquatic entangler. It's not in there, is it? It's the same with the igneous extruder. Igneous extruder is not in there. That's probably going to be fixed by the time you guys watch the episode. So, yeah, but I think everyone will start using the aquatic entangler if it gets some ink sacs. So that's what I'm going to go try and do is quickly, I might get some sand. Glass is EMCable. Let me get some of that. This is now in a big thing of water. I didn't actually mean to make it this big. I don't know. This is what ended up happening. So this doesn't need power. I don't think it needs power. Let's just say that. So I think we just leave this. I forget how this works if I'm completely honest, but I think we're just going to leave it for now and we'll come back to it later. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully that'll get us some ink sacs. But anyway, today my whole plan is I'm going to try and set up all of this stuff over here for sieves. I've been needing auto sieves for ages. Now, tell you what, I'll set up the auto sieve for everything but soul sand and the other ones. So, you know, the classics, gravel, sand and dust. I'll set up the sieve for those and then we'll come back to the soul sand one later on. Right, I've got these set up right now. I didn't even bother putting a upgrade in this right now. It seemed to just want to pull out the actual gravel right there, so that was useful. Only thing is, this thing is so slow. It's the slowest in the world. It does one at a time. So yeah, we need to put upgrades in all of these as soon as we can. But there's a few other bits I need to do. This one again is the same. So we're getting stuff in here. I'm not even doing any like compacting in this. I might do a void upgrade and void out the flint. I think that might be a good idea. So, still nothing from the entangler. I just needed to give that a little check. Apparently, the more water you've got around that, the better. It goes up to like 256. I found a comment on Reddit about that, so maybe the marine fisher is better. I was just thinking it would be easier to make the entangled or the aquatic entangler because you don't have to go through all of industrial foregoing. Now, I will say it's probably a good idea to go through industrial foregoing because it's fantastic. So, just putting that out there. Right, this is the stupidest thing I've ever done, I must admit. I should have done power first. I've just realised. I think I had a load of comments from people saying that as well. So, you guys are very clever, and this was a really dumb idea. Why the heck did I do this? Oh, man. Anyway, this is making us some dust. A little bit of dust right there. So, yeah, we're getting some stuff. Got a bit of redstone right there. Love it. Now, last one in this like line of stuff that we're going to use is we're going to use a fan, an encased fan, somehow. I've not really thought this through, I will admit. I'm going to probably use modular routers and vacuum upgrades. We can drop this. We can drop sand, maybe? Yeah, we could drop sand. And have it being blown over a campfire or something. One of the soul campfires. I have an idea on what I want to do. If it's in the pack, let's create... Oh, that's not it. This one. Chocolate. Let's go make some chocolate. No, let's make ourselves an electric motor, which does require us to make some of these crafters, which means we need to make some brass casings, which is fine. We could do that. So, brass. If I'm not mistaken, we made a bunch of brass in the stream a while back. So, I grab some logs. Let's get a bit of logs. Just do 8 for now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Lovely stuff. Right, we also need... We need this. So we need a bunch of iron plates. Now, I might make the multi-servo press. Does need some constantan, which is fine. We can make that. Do this recipe. Yeah, we could do that recipe. I might actually... Yeah, why not? No. We'll do this recipe, and that's what I wanted to do. And then we can, like, request it. I need to make the terminal that lets me just put this in from wherever I am. And I could put it on like this side. I'll do that. I'll do that at some point. I'm not going to do it yet. Anyway, multi-servo press. Nice. That was easy enough. Where am I going to put this? That's probably a good question. There you go. Needed to make some more gates, so I can put that on there. And then we need iron for this. Yeah. Wow. Proper low on iron right now. I'm always low on iron by the looks of it. It's kind of annoying, but it's all good. All good. Okay, I'm only going to make 3 of this because redstone is also a pain in the bum. So we're not going to do that. And we should have some sandpaper already. Good stuff. We could basically eat this stuff. Combine this with this. I don't know if this is enough, actually, thinking about it, because this only makes 3. Oh, I just realised the sandpaper got its durability back because of the repair talisman. Now, someone did actually mention repair talisman. We could put that in our backpack, and it should repair everything in here. I'll have to check it out next time I do like a bit of crushing by hand. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Stick it in the backpack. Should work anyway. Right, so this one we can now do one of these. Why does that not work? Oh. There we go. That's enough right there. Now, I might run it off of this. This is super slow. But I think this might be an okay place to put it for now. There we go. So now I'm just going to put a barrel there. And I'm also going to get a cogwheel. So if I put this here, should be spinning. Really slowly though. Desperate measures. Can we put it on 64? No, not allowed. 32? Okay, 32 is good enough, in my opinion. Right, we need everything to make the electric motor. So let's get rid of all of this. Oh, I'm really glad we got the brass plates. The multi-servo press for the brass plates. So, apparently the everlasting ability bottle, or whatever it's called, the everlasting abilities. At everlasting. Yeah, apparently this thing is ridiculous, or these are ridiculous right here. So, I did activate one of these, and I got myself a step assist, which stacks. That's going to give us Dolphin's Grace, we don't want that. Magnetized, that's not too bad. Apparently you craft 3 of these up, and you get... Okay, let's try this one. Strength 1. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, you can craft up the ability totems, and you can get yourself a new totem, but you need 3 of them, so you are wasting them. It's good though, because I've seen a few people that have like hundreds of like poison, so that poisons themselves, which is obviously not a good idea. Stick those in there. There we go. So capacitor, we need a zinc plate and copper plate. If you press shift and then use the scroll wheel, you could take 1 out at a time. So that's quite useful, because then you can do something like that if you want to get 10. Just putting that out there, bit of knowledge right there for the terminal when it comes to AE2. Right, there's the capacitor that we've got right there. For the copper spools, we should be good when it comes to that. We need this copper wire, which is the rolling machine, and I've already made one. So, and I put that over there. So you can see it right there. So I'm going to take a couple of these, and you get 2 per, I believe. So lob that in. And this is going to be super slow because this is on 1 right now. What I could do, in fact, I might do this right now. Let's get rid of that one. We can set this back to 32, I believe. There we go. Now, there's 6. 8. Okay, we need one more set. There we go. We got the 3 spools that we need. And then finally, we need an andesite alloy. So let's get one of those. And we need to hook this back up. But I'm going to quickly put everything together. Where is it? I'm going off memory because I make like a ton of these in every single one of my series. They're so good. They're honestly the best. And what goes in the bottom there? Oh, actually, I think... Does this go... in the lowest one here, and then this one goes there. I think that's how it is. Alright, I'm going to check. B. Nailed it. Now this is going to stop, but that's fine, because I can just get rid of this bad boy. And that should be crafting up. And the nice part about this is... Thank you. Instead of being on this line here, I can actually put that here if I wanted. I'm not going to use this right now for that. I should probably have a electric motor for that, if I'm honest, but it's all good. So, if I do this, we can have a fan. Actually, we can have a fan right... Oh, issue with that is I can't change the thing. Okay. How do we want to do this? Because I want to drop this onto like an area. So if I put that there... Ooh, I have an idea. So if we put that there, we grab the encased fan. And then we put a campfire right here. We can get this to drop some sand. Campfire, we'll just get it to pull instead of push. So let me do that. So what is it? It's oh. Campfire. How have I not got any? Alright, let's grab some sand. There we go. So, we got a dropper upgrade right here. And I think I've got a puller. I do have a puller. Lovely. And I might have some speed upgrades as well. I do. Lovely. So, we're going to put this one here. We're going to get the modular router. We're going to stick it there. We're going to tell this to drop down. Drop everything down. And then we want to pull from the top. Now, I'm not going to put this in yet. Oh, actually, it would be kind of nice if we did this. Yeah, not going to put this in yet because I want to put a gate on this. And we found out recently that you can actually put this at 1. So it will... actually, we need to figure out which way this is blowing. So it's blowing that way. Let's do it the other way. There you go. So that should be pulling over this. So that should be dropping into the world. Very tempted to put a... Oh, I need another modular router with a vacuum upgrade as well. Yeah, so I'm very tempted to put right here a depot. But I don't want to do a depot because we get more out of it if we just drop a load of sand. So anyway, let me grab a vacuum upgrade. A vacuum module. I like doing everything with modular routers, so I apologise, but it's what I'm used to using, right? So that's modular. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I need to make some muffler upgrades as well. I just realised that is kind of loud, if I'm honest, but it is all good. Anyway, so this will make us some modular routers. I can set this to... Oh, I need a sender module as well. Where is it? Sender module. Yep, we could do that one. And then I'm actually going to get the one with the ender pearl Mark II because it's slightly better. Right. This is going to go right there. I might need to put blocks on the side of this. I'll put some glass or something so we can see in there, if you know what I mean. Anyway, now I just need to get this to have the vacuum module, and I'm going to whitelist soul sand. So that means that this thing can only pick up soul sand. So if I were to, I don't know, lob that on the floor, it's not going to pick it up. Oh, I will pick it up. Okay, I need a demagnetizer again. Demagnetizer. No, we're out of redstone. Oh wait, we actually might have some. Because this has been running for a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. Love it. I also need to get wireless AE up and running at some point because this is a little ridiculous, me having to go backwards and forwards. It's fine. So if I put this one, I don't know, like... I could put it here to be fair. There you go. So anything that drops in there, You know what? Let me grab this. No, I didn't mean to drop that. Okay, give me that back. Thanks. If I drop that in there, this is going to get turned into some soul sand, and it's going to be picked up like this. And if we have a look, there it is. It's been turned. And then what we can do is we can have a sender upgrade, send into the flux sieve. And I quite like having the flux sieves in this like sort of a staggered pattern. So I'm going to put another one here. Okay, I don't want it that way. That way. There we go. And then we can put the flux sieve on top. Diamond, and then ender gate we can put on top as well. And then we could just blink this. I'm just going to send it over to that. And then when this gets up to the top, it'll sieve it for us and go into here. Lovely stuff. Now, I actually might not do that. I might actually get a get this into a drawer first, because we're going to start making basically 156,000 sand, and that's obviously not going to, or soul sand, it's not going to fit in this. So I'm going to move this to here, and then we're going to change that, and we'll have a modular router in between. Right, I have got myself some stack upgrades and some speed upgrades for these. Now this might cause a bit of lag. I just realised how much lag this will do, but here we go. We're going to pull, and we're going to dump a load into the world. Might not want to do that many. This might cause a bit of lag, I must admit, but that's because there's so much in there already. Holy heck. What have I done? Okay, I'm going to take that out for now. What the flipping heck? What did I do this? Why did I do this? Anyway, it should be at some point. Ah, there we go. See, they're all converting now, and they're all being put over here. That is how I am getting soul sand. Flipping heck. What the hell? Why did I do it this way? In fact, that's way too many soul sand. I mean, we could leave this. Now that these are all changing, what I might do is go and get a barrel. No, a depot. If we put this here, if we put some sand on this. So if we could do one of those, put that there. That should, over time, turn into soul sand. Although, that's not going to go out into the world. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah. What I could do is not have speed upgrades. Is there speed downgrades? I don't think so. Anyway, yeah, we're just not going to have speed upgrades. That's fine. And then I can put this back in. And it's just going to poop out some sand, just like that. So this should keep up, hopefully. There's going to be several stacks right here, but it is fine. Anyway, the last thing that I need to do is, I'm not going to use a modular router here. It seems like a waste. So what I'm going to do instead is a bit of that. And that should, over time, put some soul sand in here. That's going to use one at a time as well, for now. I need to get upgrades for these, but, oh, you know what? That's going to annoy me if this one's not right on top. Or like that. I kind of want to move this one down as well, but I like the fact that this is going across like this. Could move it down and use a modular. No, never mind. It's all good. Right. That is now all of this over here automated. So we've got... Why? Oh, you kidding me? I put it on block instead of allow. So now... Okay, that's not what I wanted to see whatsoever, but it's all good. Okay, let me take out everything that is not supposed to be in here. There we go. So that'll get us a few ores and stuff, so it's pretty decent. I could put those away. Perfect. Nice one. Right, I think next episode, this is what I'm going to call it, by the way, because I am feeling rough as heck. So, I was kind of in, like, a really hot room yesterday for a long time, playing this game. So, that's probably why I'm not feeling amazing today. But, yeah, basically what I want to do is, I want to set my power so we're making a redonkulous amount. Now that does come with us trying to do something over here with deep slate. But I did realize that we could just use, instead of using like the igneous extruder, we could just use the, energy condenser. I don't know what's quicker. It's probably the igneous extruder is probably quicker with the upgrade in it, because I do have an upgrade in this one. And oh no, I moved it. Oh. Okay, well we'll have to figure something out. This over here was getting us stuff, and we are getting uranium from this. So, and this one does have a void upgrade, because I'm making more deep slate than I'm using, so just made sense. Anyway, for now, I think I'm gonna have to call it here for today before my voice goes. But this monstrosity right here is working, let's say, sort of. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is working. Yeah, I didn't have a pipe on this one. I know why. This one here was connected. So this one here was, this pipe was putting into this one as well. I was well confused right then. I was like, what the heck? Why is that not working? Weird. Once we got our power sorted, I do intend on getting a load of upgrades for this. We're going to like spam a load of power. We might make some different types of power. Leave me a comment with what type of power you want to see in this season. I did a lot of power, as in, you know, at power. Oh, no, power. I did a lot of this in my No Frills Let's Play, so I might go do this again. Ideally, we get a spirited reactor at some point. Oh, that reminds me, because of the nitro, because for nitro you do need a nether star. I've got a wandering trader. Okay, I've got several wandering traders. I'll have to go through each one of these. And now that I've got emeralds, so this dude, how are you? Yeah, you're the one. There is 5 withered skeleton skulls. Lovely. Now, this dude is done. He hasn't got any other good trades. I think all the rest of these have got good trades as well. But, yeah, for now, I wanted to show that we can do a wither skeleton, or, no, sorry, a wither fight whenever we want. Mob grinding utils is in this. Mob grinding utils. Okay. Is that not like that? Why not? Okay, there we go. So, that's really useful because we've got tinted glass. Oh, it's different. Obsidian dust, and then coal dust from mechanism. Oh, nice. That's really cool. I'm glad of that, because previously it was kind of cheap. It was 5 coal and some glass, regular glass, so obviously not the best idea. Anyway, we can use a load of this tinted glass. I'll make a bunch of this. I'm going to bookmark that. We'll make it a crushing recipe for it. I put that in our crusher that I've got over here. Set this up last episode right at the end. And then tinted glass. Oh, I'm out of patterns. Okie doke. Anyway, yeah, tinted glass. We're going to basically build a little box. We can spawn the wither in it, and then we could just like sit outside and fight it. I might need to get better armor. I might go and do the refined obsidian armor just for now. As you can tell, I'm not a massive fan of mystical, so I'm not going to go the mystical route just yet. I might do it at some point, but meh. Anyway, this is where I'm going to call it. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Damn it. So, I got this off of Minty and Sam recently, and I thought, it actually does say, oh, I didn't mean to rip it. No. There we go. It does say on there, like, can you build this? Ah, there you go. Can you build this in one of your YouTube videos? So, here we go. I opened it a minute ago, and I've got to say, it's got way more parts than I thought it would. Like, three whole things. It's insane. A tiny little box. Love it. The squirrel. Amazing. Right, let's crack into this.